Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Patrick Williams is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. And here is MP. In the game against Boston, very impressive. The shot's good.
Fighting through contact. Turner does a great job of that.
Giddey kicks to Collins. Pass to White. The 3 connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
MP, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Giddey. Here's White. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. MP against White. Back to MP. Pass to Rollins. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. And MP throws it down hard. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to White. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Herter. Just 2 to shoot. Over Trent. Herter, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Collins the pass to Giannis. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
No, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. White, wide open, he fires. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. MP right side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Here's Giddey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's MP after the Bulls pick up 2. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 11 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Williams. Pass to White. The 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. Trent gets the bucket.
Lightning quick hands. Bombs away from Trent.
Now here's Giddey. We saw him with 29 points last game. Pass to Herter. Out to White. Launches it. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Rollins. Now, here's MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Back to Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Then for the Bulls, Smith comes in for Williams, and it's Dosunmu in for Kevin Herter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Deflects the pass from inside, and it's sent back by Turner. MP outside. And the dunk by MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And here is Dosunmu, following the three-pointer by MP. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
MP dishes to Giannis. Anthony, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. With a whole new lineup now. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And finished off by Collins.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang! Great. Oh, man!
Wow. Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. Williams scanning the floor. Herter passes to Dosunmu. Clock at 4. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bucks leading by 12. It's Trent on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
A very accurate three-point shooter. You can't afford to let Trent Jr. find these shots.
Giddey with it. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He scored 68 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was really special on that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
White, he's checked in for Chicago.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And White kicks to Giddey. Outside Collins. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Giddey the pass to Collins. And here's White. Three-pointer. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
A 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 31.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
MP kicks to Trent. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Trent's got 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
White, good. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. MP passes to Rollins. On the wing, MP. Here's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come back right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite will be, Shaq. Stop it. We know the 4 or 5 guys who will challenge him. After that, it's anyone's guess.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So the Bulls 5 right now. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Zach Collins is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Giddey kicks to Williams. MP against White, pass to Herter. So Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Herter kicks to Collins. Inside. And White, the bucket on the assist by Collins. White's got 19 points.
Well, even with the defense right on him, White wasn't going to waste that positioning down low.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's MP. He's got 34. And he drives in. Rebound by Williams.
Come on. You can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Turner passes to Trent. And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Bulls moving the ball around. And it's White missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. A truly unselfish player. You can tell Adetokounmpo enjoys getting his teammates involved, and the coaches love that.
And White kicks to Herter. Pass to Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 9 points.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now MP to the paint. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Giddey the pass to White. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Bulls. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Collins. Pass to White. And it goes down 2 points. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's White. He's got 21. Here's Herter. Pass to Giddey. Outside Williams. Giddey sets the pick for Williams. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
6 on the shot clock. MP kicks to Kuzma. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Trent can't hit. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him. Williams, a screen on Turner. Jones, no luck. Bucks have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Trent, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's White from deep. Herter. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Herter's got 7 points here in this quarter. Milwaukee's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. MP, good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
They double him with MP. Williams kicks to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And the three off target. MP passes to Rollins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rollins got his first 2 points of the night.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Outside White, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. It's good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
MP right side. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by MP. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night. And Chicago shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A different type of player, Josh Giddey, pretty much a 6'8" point guard. Giddey doesn't take a lot of threes, but rather shares the ball.
And both free throws good for Giddey. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kuzma kicks to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Prince has got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be...
He's checked in for Milwaukee. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Isaac Okoro. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Cole Anthony is out there with MP. Then there's Prince. And it's Coffey in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Collins finds White. And White slams it in.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
White, the rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Coffey, and the layup's good off the glass. Coffey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Here's White. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this.
Good, another from 3.
And now, for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Huerter with a screen on MP. White the pass to Williams. Nailed from 3-point land.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to White from the arc. Rebounded by Anthony. Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now here's Huerter. And here is Williams. Here's White. Shoots the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Giddey against MP. Down low. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by MP. Kuzma's got 15 points in just the second half. Outside White to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 8th rebound here tonight. MP deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Porter's checked in for Taurean Prince. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Herter passes to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to White. Clock at 6. It's good from long range. White's got 30.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. Signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you later on.
And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. Now here's Williamson. Second chance shot. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here they come. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Here's Fears. Last game for him, he had 14. They need this. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
And here's MP from outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Dallas, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Milwaukee, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Fears. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Outside Jones. They set the screen. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Fears. Now Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Trey Murphy gets a three.
Well, Zion's so good inside. The defense collapses on him, but he has the awareness to kick it out.
From deep, MP. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Fears. Puts up a three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Fears. And he sinks the 11-footer. Fears has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
Pass to Turner. Back to MP. This one for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And here's New Orleans now, trailing by 19. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And a change for the Pelicans. Murray's checked in. Here's Fears. Here's the pick. On the wing, Murray lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Williamson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Here's Murray after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Will it go? Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Murray. He had 25 points in his last game. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Turner.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Williamson. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Murray. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Here for Milwaukee, and then for New Orleans. Messi, he's checked in for Jordan. Zion Williamson comes in for Queen, and Herbert Jones is subbed in for Bay. So for New Orleans right now. On the wing, it's Fears and Jones. Yves Messi out there with Zion Williamson, and it's Murray in at the one.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Pass to Messi, outside Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets it fly. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by MP. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Fears. Murray looking around. On the wing, Jones. And that time also a missed shot.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 65 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of threes. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Gets stolen by Trent. Here's MP. He takes it in, and the bucket is good. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
A minute 50 left in the half. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Over on Antetokounmpo. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got his second basket on the night.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Outside Jones. 1:11 left in the second period. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. MP outside. And again for three.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
You know, they're not willing to give Murray any easy buckets here. D'ing him up as tight as they can, even if it means fouling.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this game.
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. To the right side. It's stolen by Trent. Ball stolen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Fears relishes attracting contact on the way up. He's very good at finding ways to the stripe.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Jones, he's checked in for Murray. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. And so it's Milwaukee way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've got a huge lead, largely because they're showing their heart, the will, the determination, particularly on the offensive glass.
Yep, they're playing with some real passion. Love to see it.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. We don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neill allowing no room for error. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Pelicans shooting just 34% so far in this one. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Gary Trent, then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Fears, covered by MP. Williamson, right side. Pass to Fears. Over Trent. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Misi. Picked by Misi. To the inside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. They get it again. He's off on that one. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Fears, covered by MP. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones misses.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And here's MP from outside. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Fears. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
And right now, Fears is showing you just how dangerous a scorer he can be. This rook is on fire right now.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Fears. Trent with the defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. they're going to keep pulling away.
And Clark, with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school, it's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. To stop the run. Unable to get that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And here's MP from outside. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For 3, Fears. The rebound by MP.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Trent outside. From deep, MP. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Pass to Misi. Picked by Misi. Down low. Here's Fears. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Fears has got 6 here in the quarter.
Audacious. What a shot by Fears. Looking to drop the answer right in their faces.
Takes a 3. Good. Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Fears. 15 points in the game. Williamson right side. Pass to Fears. From behind the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You're liking the confidence Fears is showing from deep. Jeremiah trusting his jag.
And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Williamson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Fears shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Offensive board. The shot no good. Well, New Orleans shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Misi. And here's Jones. And here's Williamson. Guarded by Trent. Soft touch off the glass. Williamson's got 6 points.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Here's Williamson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Fears shot is off.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills. really looking to get his teammates involved.
To end the run, Fear's shot is off. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense.
Checked in for the Bucks. And then for New Orleans, Misi, he's checked in for Queen. Jones comes in for Bay. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Murray. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Another one goes! Incredible!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Misi in at the 5. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's MP. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And again! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Williamson against Prince. To the middle. Here's Fears. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yes, Fears isn't a huge guard, but I think he's at his best around the rim.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most 3s in a game. A night we'll never forget. Over to the left wing. Here's Williamson. Goes back up. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
MP inside. Let's go with a 3. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Driving in. A nice shot by Fears.
Yeah, good finish. Fears has some serious explosion to his game.
The drive by him. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Williamson is doubled. Out to the wing. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA
connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Misi lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against the Pelicans.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did,
and yes, another basket!
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Pass to Fears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes.
And another one.
That score moving him clear into third, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, what I like about Jeremiah Fears' playing style is his high level of determination.
Hits yet again! Wow!
And that ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years ever.
And guess what? It could get better. He's now just 8 points short of MJ's 1987 year and 3rd most in league history. Wow.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Amp.
All right, MP, was that quote from your opponent extra motivation for tonight?
Yeah, bro. Talk slick and see what happens.
You think you're finally being recognized as a contender for Rookie of the Year?
I mean, I'm out here breaking records, calling my shots. If I'm not Rookie of the Year this season, they might as well stop handing out the award, bro.
All right. Any extra satisfaction doing this as a second rounder? You know? Seeing as every team in the league passed up on you at least once.
What do you think?
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.